KOing Alex Pereira. Real hardcores, no RDA pulled out and Mac smoked Dan. And Makachev smoked Dan. Then Benil pulled out and he smoked Green. Olive's got a shot against one win. Mike, who's privileged. It doesn't matter who he got a shot against. He was number, 3 in the world? Number 2 in the world at the time. He was coming off a win over Tony Ferguson, like fresh after the Gaethje fight. He then went on to beat Poirier and Gaethje afterwards. And no one really considered Oliveira the champion when he beat Chandler anyway. The Poirier fight was the sort of, okay, time to find out if he's the champ, you know? So people did slander Oliveira. And he's not just a shot against one win Mike. He actually beat Kevin Lee, who was ranked number 9. And then beat Tony Ferguson, who was ranked literally number 2 in the world, I'm pretty sure. And then he beat Mike Chandler, who was coming off a win over Dan Hooker and was ranked number 5. So, yeah, Oliveira had a much tougher road. He literally went on a 12-fight win streak. Makachev did, but it ended at Bobby Green. It didn't end at Tony Ferguson at number 2 in the rankings. A little different. Does Paddy have a future in the UFC after Best retire? I don't know. Thank you for the £2. Future in the UFC. Dude, Paddy will make money. He's just enjoying his life. I don't think Paddy's going to make his life absolute boredom and non-fun just so he can get a championship when he's 32. You know? Kevin Lee. Kevin Lee at some point was a monster. Don't go acting like that. You know what the world was saying about Kevin Lee when he did what he did to Gregor Gillespie and when he beat the fuck out of Edson Barboza, beat the shit out of Edson Barboza. Don't be like Kevin Lee, lol, because once he became he started to become shit at fighting. At one point, he was really good. One point, he was good. I know people wanted him versus Khabib. After the Edson Barboza fight, they'd be like, dude, I kind of want to see him versus Khabib. People were literally saying that. You guys are just casual, so you see everything from like beyond it's actually happening. You know what I mean? You weren't even there, which sounds crazy because it's not that long ago, but a lot of you guys probably weren't even there for Kevin Lee actually being pretty decent. What was it like breaking the news to Harry about being a wizard? Well, you're a wizard, Harry. 12 months of membership. I genuinely thought Gillespie was Khabib's toughest matchup back in the day. His wrestling was insane. We missed out on great grappling versus Kevin Lee. I know, dude, it's insane. I would have loved to have seen him grapple. Gillespie was so good, man. I don't know what happened to him, man. He's such a pussy. He actually is a pussy. Because that is the most pussy way of leaving the sport other than Khabib. Mummy said so. That was Khabib's reason. But Gregor Gillespie literally left the sport because he couldn't get a Tony Ferguson matchup. Pussy shit, man. And that's real. That is real shit right there. If you know, you know. He left the sport because they wouldn't give him a Tony Ferguson fight. He asked for a Tony Ferguson fight for about a year. They wouldn't give it to him, so he just quit the fucking sport. I guess because he knew he would out-wrestle Ferguson, right? Lame. Bum, bum. O'Malley's something serious when it comes to fighting. Dude, he's one of the best fighters we've ever seen. He might be the best striker in UFC history. Thank you for the $10. He might be the most entertaining and dynamic striker to watch in UFC history. There you go. I have said it before, but I'm not saying it now. I'm just saying. Thank you for the $8 Australian. Honestly, the rest of the McGregor card is trash apart from him and Chandler. Even if they manage to get Ian Gary on there, still an average pay-per-view. Yeah, it's weak as fuck as a pay-per-view, and I hate that they do that with McGregor cards where they just leave the rest of it out to dry. They got some good prospects on there, though. But yeah, fucking terrible, innit? Thank you for the $8 Australian. I'd say stick a flyweight fight on that card. What do you guys think about that? Get a flyweight fight on the card. Every time you have these opportunities, let's stick some flyweights in these positions, you know, because they always show up and have a good fight, but unless they're Makayev. But other than Makayev, they always show up and have a good scrap. I think flyweights are great to have a little bit of a spotlight there. I think they've got their whole fucking card about the lower weight divisions in the middle of June as well, that fight night card. There's another one. Thank you for the $5. Why are you not raging about the UK pay-per-view time? Because you know what? I've just started to realize the UFC don't give a fuck anymore and they don't care. And it's just like, it's just gay. It's just a gay company that don't care. They've got they don't give a fuck anymore and they don't care. And it's just like, it's just a gay company that don't care. They've got Rose Namajunas versus Macy Barber as a main event of a fight night. Like, they don't care about what's good for business. They don't give a fuck. They're just a woke machine. And Dana White, let's be honest, chat. Dana White allowing Rose Namajunas to main event a crowded fight night event after her last few fights. Dana White, you're a woke little pussy, you know, for not putting your foot down on that. You're Mr. Pro-Trump. Nobody's going to tell you how to be. I'm not bending to the woke mob. I'm telling you this right now. Still allowing Rose Namajunas to main event fight nights after her last two fucking dog shit fights that she's had. You're bending your knee to the woke mob, whether you want to admit it or not. It's so true. It's so lame. If you have a shit performance, you are punished for it, unless you're a woman in MMA. Then you're not. Then you're given another main event. Another main event. Oh, time for another main event. The Holly Holm saga was a fucking abysmal one. Anyone else holding anyone up against a cage? You slandered Evloev versus Allen. That was a pretty decent fight. Holly Holm will hold a fucking bitch up against a cage for 14 minutes. Do fuck all with it, and you'll give her another main event. Like, I don't want to fucking hear it, dude. The UFC is in an anti-business era right now. Woke little pussy company, I tell you. Sad. If I'm wrong, though, Dana will prove it by not having those people main event. I like Dana. I think Dana's a great boss. This is the one thing I disagree with, though. Shit performances. Everyone should be treated the same. The only reason women aren't improving is because no one's telling them they're shit. Men get told they're shit. Therefore, they improve. Thank you for the £2. Why are you not raging about the UK? I've already read it. Saw a video of Sweet Potato. Jokes all. He looks good on the pads, though, to be fair to him. His footwork looks good. Looking fucking crispy, lad. Fucking crispy, mate. Landing shots, lad. Great work, mate. Fucking amazing, lad. You know what's crazy? Darren Till tweeted about me years, like literally within like the second year I was on YouTube, and he ain't fucking done shit since. I want Darren Till to acknowledge me. I like Darren Till. One of my favorite fighters. It's a shame that he died, but he was great once. He follows me on Twitter. Okay, I'll take it. I'll fucking take it then. There we go. All comes round. We'll take it, boys. We'll take it, I guess. There you go.